Just one glass in, you're already on my mind. When it gets late, I always realize that I need you. Are you thinking about me tonight? It's no secret. All my friends.
Hi my lovelies, I hope you are well and welcome back, and hello if you are new. Today I am sharing a little bit of a power hour with you, a little bit kind of like an all-rounder, go around the house and get as much done of the areas that have really kind of been bothering me, like a tackle my to-do list type thing. The last few weeks have been really, really tough, and I will share that a little bit later on in the video, but they've been really tough and my brain is feeling very heavy, very scrambled, and it just kind of needs to be cleansed. And when my home's a mess, it just makes me feel 10 times worse emotionally and physically. I've just been in a very bad place recently, and so I really needed to give these areas a bit of a clean today. So the first place that I'm starting off is my living room. I wanted this room to be as tidy as possible so I could just chill out and relax. So here I'm starting. So why not clean alongside me and use this video as motivation? Or alternatively, grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, sit down, watch me, get motivated, and then get up and clean as well. But I'm going to get started in the living room.
Hold it back, I let it show all my feelings. Are you thinking about me tonight? Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. And that makes me say, oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. I'm taking a mental picture in my mind just to keep this moment.
So I'm not gonna lie, I just feel like it's some never-ending cycle at the moment. I like put the nappies away, I put the wipes away, and my son is insistent on dragging them back out. And I mean, I could put them somewhere higher, but then they just wouldn't be in a very practical location. But I feel like my living room, like my son's back at the age where there are just big toys everywhere and I can't avoid it. I definitely need to get a toy box for in here so I can organise it a little bit better. But I'm actually going crazy. The amount of Kallax units I have around my home. I feel like if you're a mum and you don't have a Kallax unit, then like what are you doing? Because they are what I swear by for organising homes. But I just have way too many Kallax units around the home. But I always feel so much better when my living room is tidy. Like this is the place I kind of like to sit down in at the end of the night, tidy up and clear through. It's where we sit down, we play games with the boys and things like that. And if this room is messy, it really kind of affects me. So I always like this area to be a calm and relaxing space, and kind of don't mind too much if the other areas are a little bit more chaotic.
Be over after tonight. So before I change my mind, your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. And that makes me say, oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. Feel free, give it to me. If it's only for
So whilst I'm finishing the dusting and the cleaning in here, something that I actually wanted to talk to you about today was mental health. Now, I know I've mentioned many times in the past how I've utilised therapy for various reasons, for my health anxiety that I've suffered with for years now, to my struggles when I was pregnant, and for so many other reasons. Now, as some of you may or may not know, my mum sadly passed away recently, and I know now more than ever that my mental health is going to be impacted. Now, what I've come to realise over the years is that sometimes, or maybe a lot of the time, should I say, is that when you struggle with your mental health, your brain is struggling to either process information, or for what I find in my case, my brain seems to wildly exaggerate situations in my head. Now, ever since having children, my fear of death has grown. It's gotten to the point where I couldn't sleep, and I could have this for months, to the point that it got so bad at one point I had the worst panic attack of my life, which I really thought was something else altogether, and my body was showing all the signs. I didn't understand for many years why I worried this way, and genuinely I thought this was a normal feeling because as a mother we worry about our children. It wasn't until I saw a doctor and I was recommended I speak to someone that I was then diagnosed with health anxiety and OCD. After many sessions, I've really got to the main thing that was affecting me, and it was the lack of control that death brings. I couldn't control when it would happen, how it would happen, and when it would leave my babies without me, their mummy, to protect them. So I sought control in other places, and that's why my OCD escalated. It's one of the base reasons why this channel actually started, as I did so much cleaning and this channel was my escape. Mentally, I needed a clean and tidy home so that my children were safe and I was in control. But that control still didn't help the health side of things. If it wasn't through speaking to a therapist that would help me unravel what was going on inside of my head and help me find ways and techniques to deal with situations as they arose, I really think I would be a shell of who I am today. And I know there are so many of you going through similar situations with health anxiety, depression, generalised anxiety, and so much more, as I've had so many messages over the years stating how much my videos have helped. This is why today I have actually partnered up with BetterHelp. Many people really struggle to talk to someone, and I've witnessed firsthand the damage that not sorting through the thoughts in your head can do to a person. Some people are afraid to go somewhere, and for some it's not convenient. I've done therapy both in person, over the phone, and via web chat, as well as Zoom. Now, BetterHelp actually offers all of these virtual services, making it easy for you to work in therapy sessions around your children, work, and many other commitments, which for me as a busy mum is crucial. I've also been in situations whereby I've just not gelled with a therapist. Not everyone is the perfect match, so if for whatever reason you don't find a therapist that seems to be working for you, BetterHelp understand and have the option for you to switch at no additional cost. Now, you'll be paired up with a credentialed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. Sometimes taking the first step towards something like this can be the hardest, but BetterHelp really make this easy too. There's no one you have to phone. You can simply fill out a questionnaire which will help assess your needs, and then you'll be matched with a therapist in most cases within 48 hours or less. So many of us find the time to get our hair, nails and lashes done. We may find time to go to the gym, nights out with friends, shopping, lunch dates. I wanted to say that prioritising your mind is just as important, and when you're struggling with such a heavy mental load, it can really relieve so much. Over 4 million people have used BetterHelp so they can live a healthier, happier life. I personally think that everyone could benefit from therapy, and that's not a thought I had many years ago. Now, don't laugh, but I remember watching an episode of The Kardashians and seeing Kourtney having therapy, and I used to think it was something only the rich and famous did, but as an adult, I understand now why she did it. It is so important to focus on your health, mental and physical, and personally, I'm all here for it, and being the very best version of me for my children. Now, if you think you might benefit from therapy, BetterHelp are actually offering my subscribers an exclusive 10% off your first month with them, so you can connect with a therapist and see if it helps. I'll leave the link in the description and on the screen now for you too if you would like to use it. But for the time being, I'm going to get back into my cleaning and play some music.
Maybe I was confused, or did you feel it too? In that room inside What's his name again? I really can't recall a single thing of what he said to me. It was just like waking up from a fever dream. When I found out that you have someone else and that she knows about me. What a waste on such chemistry. But if we could the rules, you would be with me. If I'm not supposed to think about you like this, then universe, cause every single thought leaves your name on my lips. Universe, wish I could cut myself loose, but I hold on to you. Now I'm in your city, wasting time. Oh God, I wish you knew. I hate being in between. I wanna make a scene, still hoping for you and me, wondering what could have been. It was just like waking up from a fever dream. When I found out that you have someone else and that she knows about me. What a waste on such chemistry. But if we could the rules, you would be with me. If I'm not supposed to think about you like this, then universe, cause every single thought leaves your name on my lips. Universe.
Now, I actually just did quickly want to mention, because some of you who are watching this may think, Ellis, what the hell is going on? Why do you have chairs on your kitchen counter? My dog is actually in season at the moment, and we have like these cream rope chairs. And so I want to avoid ruining my chairs. And unfortunately, I haven't yet found like some sort of hack for this that doesn't frustrate my dog, but she doesn't really like wearing the nappies and the things like that. And the ones that I have bought her towel isn't long enough to secure it in place. They just fall down. They're not the best. So if any of you guys have any hacks or anything you can help me with that might help me when my dog is in season, I know it's very rare and it doesn't happen all too often, but at the moment I am living with all of my chairs not only on my island counter but also on my dining room counter. Like, God knows what the neighbours must think if they can see through of a night time when all my lights are on and it's dark outside. Like, why the hell I have my chairs on my table all around my house. Like, they must think that I don't allow my children to sit down or something. But the only chairs that we actually have down are the bar stools because my dog isn't clever enough or big enough to jump on them.
Like fate, but lately things have happened that I can't explain. You're miles away, still I know what you're thinking of. The universe, I'm losing it, I'm going crazy. Trying my best just to stay awake. Losing it, I'm going crazy. This feeling is driving me half insane. If I'm not supposed to think about you like this, the universe. If I'm not supposed to think about you like this, the universe, 'cause every single thought leaves your name on my lips. Universe, you know I don't believe in shit like fate, but lately things have happened that I can't explain. You're miles away, still I know what you're thinking of. The universe.
So next up, I mean, Dr. Beckman, this stain remover, carpet remover thing has been my life for as long as I can remember. I have used this in so many different homes. I remember first finding it when I lived in Devon. So we're going back 7 years now. It is a hardcore favourite in my cleaning cupboard. And the boys, I don't know how they've managed it because we don't actually have, like, this is by my bedroom door entrance in our hallway. I have a feeling maybe one of them perhaps brought some toothpaste round once to me, wanting me to pop some toothpaste on their toothbrush, maybe when it was getting to the bottom. But somehow they managed to spill a little bit on this carpet here. And I wanted to clear it up. And as I started cleaning it, I realised that even though it was white on type and it was kind of gone quite matted, I didn't actually think I stood a chance of getting it out. I thought I'm going to give it a good go. But it was only as I started to do this that I realised actually underneath it was blue. So then I had to give it a bit of a better scrub. And I do have a Bissell and I absolutely love it, but our tube has broken, which is really frustrating. So if anyone knows where I can get like some replacement tube for my Bissell, like, I think it's called a Bissell. I don't know what it's called actually. I'll leave it linked below because it's amazing, but I've had it for so many years now that it's kind of like rusted away. But yeah, if anyone has any hints or tips of where I could potentially get a tube from, I would be all ears because I love that. It's definitely easier to use that than it is to this, and I find it leaves them a bit fresher and things like that, but this is definitely a hardcore favourite in my cleaning cupboard.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this page. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy and you don't let. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, yet I'm made this way. But why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done in my drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us?
I'm not gonna lie now, every time I do washing or laundry in my cleaning videos, I just feel like singing the song, let's go round again. You're probably all cringing right now and you probably want to turn this video over because my singing is not good and it's even worse when I've got a poorly throat. But every time, I mean, I just feel so relentless. I know you guys get it. And sometimes I feel like, are you getting bored of these videos? Are you getting bored of seeing me do the laundry and make the beds and things like that? But this is reality. This is, you know, mum life, and this is part and parcel of all of our realities and lives. And if this gets you motivated, which I know it motivates so many of you just to get up and do those mundane tasks that need to be done, that have to be done day in, day out, then I'm here to provide the goods.
But letting go just comes easy and you don't let. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? The only one that's left in the rain. The only one that's left in the rain.
So I'm not going to lie, I actually started filming this video a few days prior to this, and it actually started in Parker's bedroom. I needed to do a huge declutter of his wardrobe, under his bed and things like that. I'm sure I actually shared that with you in a previous video. Now I started that, I filmed it, I was going for at least an hour or two, and actually it just looked worse instead of better. And I'm not going to lie, just a little bit of reality here, because I know sometimes people look at people's homes, they're like, oh my god, they look so tidy, da 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 da, all that jazz. However, all of the stuff that I got out of his wardrobe is still sitting on his bedroom floors in piles, yet to be sorted, and I still need to build back up the encouragement to get that done. Things need to go in so many places and in different areas and to be sorted through and tried on, and I just don't have the head capacity for it right now. So there's a little bit of dose of reality for you, that whilst my kitchen and my bedroom and my living room and my hallway all look lovely, I'm not even going to go in his room right now, but that will be coming in an upcoming video very soon. So do stay tuned for that. As I mentioned, do go check out BetterHelp for that exclusive 10% off your first month. I will leave the link once again in the description and on the screen for you now too. But in the meantime, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will catch you all in another video very soon. Bye guys.